Welcome to the first installment of the Softail Chef. This evening we have accompanying us the lady that cuts our grass.
Yay!
It's just the way the timing worked out. The Softail Chef is myself. I am part of StayKentucky.com, which is my wife, Catherine Kaufman. And this is our first video, my first video, I guess, that I'm doing. And we're going to make a Sazerac cocktail. Now, the purpose of the channel is to share recipes for cocktails and food. Hence, Softail Chef. Softail because I ride a 2008 Harley Davidson Softail Heritage Classic. Not to be thought that I have a soft tail. That thing's hard. Okay? So, let's start. The main ingredient, one could argue, for a Sazerac cocktail, which is what we're making this evening, is the Peychaud's bitters. Peychaud's bitters was made by a pharmacist in the 1800s in New Orleans. This was more popular than any of the medications that he dispensed, according to the back of the bottle. That's where I read it. The Sazerac was originally made with cognac, and he made this drink with these bitters with cognac in his dispensary, and it was reputed to cure anything. Yeah, right. But bitters are good. So, today, the more popular thing to have is a rye whiskey. It's the Sazerac rye. It's made in New Orleans. It's a Brown-Forman product. 9 proof, 45% alcohol. So we've got our whiskey, we have our bitters, we need a little lemon peel. Best if you can get an organic one because it is not covered in wax. You can expel more of the oils, and that's what we're after with this lemon peel. It's not for looks, it's for the oils from it. We also use some absinthe, Pernod. Now notice this is not the one you will most commonly find, which is I think 80 proof or 40% alcohol. This one is 68% alcohol. Real absinthes are higher in proof. I have that in this mister because originally you put a little absinthe into your glass and you mix that around and you pour it out. You pour it out. It's a shame. So I'll put it in here. It's very pricey and I don't want to be wasting it. This is my addition, and I will say thank you, Kevin Koss. He has a YouTube channel where, the man just makes some wonderful cocktails and additions to cocktails. And this is a 20% saline solution. This is Kevin Koss's recipe. I take no credit for this whatsoever. Shout out, Kevin Koss. You're the man. And you have a wonderful stash. It'll set up yet, so I had to pause and go get the ice. The ice is in a Tetley English ale glass. It holds the ice. So we had to pause and start again because I didn't have my jigger. Now I do. Alright, first things first. You need a little sugar for this. These days people use simple syrup. I do not use simple syrup. It's too damn sweet. 1 cube per drink. Thank you, Domino's Sugar Company. I get nothing from any of these things that I'm mentioning. So don't think I'm doing it because of that. I'm doing it because this is damn well what you need, what you gotta use. Alright. 3 dashes of Peychaud's bitters. Now, you notice I did a few more shakes, but that's because this is a brand new bottle. Just opened it, and the first couple do not come out correctly. See how it's soaking up? Now, we're going to take this end of the spoon, do a little crush. Yes, there will be a few grains of sugar that come through because alcohol does not dissolve sugar the way that water does. That's just life. Sazerac rye. 2 ounces of Sazerac rye. So we have 1 Domino's sugar cube, or your sugar cube of choice, but Domino's is pretty standard. We have 3 dashes of bitters and 2 ounces of Sazerac rye. We were down in New Orleans for vacation a few years ago. Sazerac rye is kind of hard to find up here in Kentucky. We were down there, you could get it at gas stations, you could get it at the grocery store. I was holding a handle in each hand and had Catherine take a picture of it. Overpriced up here, but you gotta have it for this. So I am trying to encourage it to melt a little bit, but it is what it is. Alright. This is our glass. You want a chilled glass. Well, didn't want to pause and run to the refrigerator, so I just put some ice and water in here. This is nicely chilled. Just going to dump that out. Glass. And I'm going to mist it 1, 2, 3 times with the absinthe. Lid back on. Let's put that right there. 20% saline solution, 4 drops. That's what I like. 1, 2, 3, 4. The saline solution for me, especially with whiskey forward cocktails, it adds a depth to the flavor of the whiskey. So let's enjoy it. Alright, now let's get us a lemon peel ready. Let's cut that over top of the glass, and you want to keep it from having too much of the pith in it. And I do use a organic lemon, like I said before, so that it doesn't have all the wax on it. You express more of that. It's not bad for doing it by hand. Okay, let's lay that there. Let's get some ice into here. Yes, I'm touching it with my hands. So if you have something for that in the comments, well, you can keep it to yourself because I really don't give a crap. This is for me and my wife. And we share germs way beyond what will come from a cocktail. Holy Jesus. There we go. Let's fill this thing up with ice. Yeah. Softail Chef, I am not a professional, just in case you were wondering.
Don't try this at home.
I think we pretty much answered that for you when you see me clobbing around with this damned ice.
Don't try this at home.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 5. We're going to do this for 30 twists until the glass gets chilled. And since I forgot to bring my strainer over, we're just going to do this very carefully. Honestly, you should be able to pour this without having a strainer. The professionals do it that way, and they don't use a spoon like I am. They actually know what the hell they're doing. All right. Get that to the side. Let's express a little lemon oil around the rim. Give it a good old rim job. Let's do a little twist. This is a Sazerac. You smell the lemon, you smell the absinthe, you smell the spice from the whiskey. And it's a wonderful combination. Always keep your mustache out of your drink. That's wonderful. You have a balance of a little heat from the rye, the sugar. You've got the Shoutout bitters that works with the sugars to balance the lemon oil expressed into it, the absinthe, and all the rich flavors that come from that. I mean, this is just like a perfect cocktail. Super simple, super easy to make. Don't need a lot of ingredients. In Kentucky, like I said, the Sazerac rye can be hard to get. I have used Old Forester, and Old Forester rye was an absolutely wonderful substitute. It's a little more forward than the alcohol flavors plays well. And this is the first cheers video from the Softail Chef. We'll probably have everything better organized next time. Have a drink on me, and don't ride your motorcycle and drink. I think I'm supposed to say that. Cheers. Very nice. Until next time, this is the Softail Chef, part of StayKentucky.com. That's a wrap.